What's up, everyone? This is Bret, and welcome to this week's episode of Friday on the Turntable. Today I'm going to be talking about TV on the Radio's fifth studio album. This is called Seeds, and it came out in the last quarter of 2014 as the follow-up to 2011's 9 Types of Light, out on Harvest Records. This is just absolutely stellar. The overall costs around $25, and I've paid more than that for a single album, but I just want to show you all what this comes with. First off, it's a 2-record set, and for spending the extra money for the vinyl version, they give you 2 bonus tracks that aren't available elsewhere. But the first LP is on this pink and green swirled vinyl. Beautiful. And then the second record is this greenish blue yellow vinyl there. Hope you guys catch that. And on side D are the 2 bonus tracks, which are Nobody Else and Mystery Eyes. Comes with a full lyric book, and I'll show you that in more detail here in a minute. And then it has a second booklet, which is probably twice as thick as the lyric book, which has all different types of art pieces in there. It does come with a download code, so it is a gatefold. There's that artwork you see in that other booklet. Back cover. And it comes with this lens that's inside of the shrink wrap when you buy it new. And when you take the lens and set it over, you can already see the band's lettering there is starting to spin around like crazy, and all those little symbols there towards the bottom. And the image in the center of the album cover is just like exploding and moving all over the place. Then when you flip it over to the back cover, you can see that wheel in the center. That all starts to spin around. And the same thing happens inside the lyric book. So you can see right there, it looks like just a bunch of scribbles. And then when you put the lens on it, woo, careful you. And you see all types of motion there. Look at that. It's really cool. Happy Idiot. And then this image here on the song Trouble, you can see the guy who's walking there as that wheel spins. Although the band works within the rock music realm, there's really no one that comes to mind that sounds quite like them. All of their albums have been produced by David Seatek, who is a member of TV on the Radio. In addition to producing his own band's albums, he's worked with Jane's Addiction, Liam Gallagher from Oasis band Beady Eye, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Scarlett Johansson, and several other ones. The album is a real sonic ear grabber. It pulls your ears in all directions. There's all types of textures, sounds. It's just very melodic. My absolute favorite song on the album is called Ride. It has this long piano intro. After a while, strings come in, and the first time you hear it, you just assume it's some sort of an instrumental segue between songs, but then the beat kicks in. Stellar vocal performance by the singer who goes by the name Tunde. His vocal phrasing and the way and his rhythmical cadence is just really cool. Second favorite track is called Could You. It's got these horns in it, call and response vocal parts, and I'll tell you, you really benefit from reading along with the lyrics when listening to this album, because there's all these cool little backing parts that are put in with additional lyrics that you hear in the background, but sometimes you just can't quite figure out what they're saying. Could You is a great example of that as well. My third favorite song is the acoustic guitar-driven song Trouble. A huge chorus, and then something interesting happens in the second verse, where the first half of the second verse, they remove the acoustic guitar, and it's kind of replaced with, it's got this drum machine heavy beat going on, and then instead of the acoustic guitar in that second verse, you hear just some percussion come in. And so it's a really interesting production technique, which is totally successful, sounds great. And the line in there, everything's going to be okay, which I thought was nice. And I also wanted to read off from that song Ride, which I mentioned just a minute ago. Great passage in there. Lack of resolution, crying in confusion. There's a sure solution. Leave it behind. It's time to ride. Anyways, thought that was cool. I want to leave you with one other quote here from the closing song, Seeds. Now, that song closes the regular album. There are 2 bonus tracks, as I mentioned earlier, but the song Seeds has this really uplifting message at the end, which says, "Rain comes down like it always does. This time, I've got seeds on ground." Now, for those of you familiar with TV on the radio, you'll know that right before 9 Types of Light came out in 2011, their bass player Gerard Smith had passed away. So there's a lot of lyrical references to him and to moving on and dealing with loss within the context of the album. It's a beautiful record, guys. I highly recommend it. As you saw, that packaging, exquisite, and for the price, you get a hell of a lot with the packaging. So definitely is worth it. Stay tuned. I'm going to have some links up on the board here in a second. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.